A unified future. Xi's vision for China. Chinese President Xi Jinping celebrated China's 75th anniversary. In his speech, he shared his vision for the future. A key part of this vision is reunification with Taiwan. Xi believes this is essential for China's progress. He sees it as a natural and just outcome. Xi emphasized the deep historical and cultural ties between mainland China and Taiwan. He wants to see more economic and cultural exchanges to bring them closer. The country is dealing with challenges both at home and abroad. The economy is still recovering from the COVID-19 pandemic. Globally, there are trade tensions with the United States. Within China, Xi is powerful within the Communist Party. However, concerns remain about inequality and economic disparities. Xi's strong words on Taiwan are significant. They send a clear message to the world about China's foreign policy goals. Taiwan's resolve, standing firm for democracy. Taiwan responded to Xi's speech with a mix of defiance and worry. They remain committed to protecting their sovereignty and democracy. Taiwan has governed itself since 1949. Taiwan's President Tsai Ing-wen promised to defend the island's freedom and democracy. She called on the world to support Taiwan's right to decide its future. Taiwan points to China's recent military drills near the island as proof of aggression. This includes China firing missiles over Taiwan. These actions have fueled fears of miscalculation and conflict in the Taiwan Strait. Taiwan has a strong defense system, made stronger by arms sales from the United States. Despite this, Taiwan knows it is outmatched militarily by China. Global concerns. The international community reacts. The world is increasingly worried about China's behavior toward Taiwan. Many fear that any attempt to take over Taiwan by force could lead to a bigger conflict with global consequences. The United States maintains a policy of strategic ambiguity on Taiwan's defense. However, it has promised to help Taiwan protect itself. The Biden administration recently approved a large military aid package for Taiwan. This is the biggest in decades and shows the US commitment to deterring Chinese aggression. However, this angered Beijing. China sees any US arms sales to Taiwan as interference in its affairs. They view it as going against the One China principle. The United States and its allies want to counter what they see as China's growing assertiveness in the region. The goal is to prevent a crisis with potentially devastating consequences. Section 4. Economic headwinds, navigating challenges at home. While China appears strong on the world stage, it faces economic problems at home. The country's recovery from the pandemic has slowed. This is due to a struggling property market, weak consumer spending, and rising unemployment among young people. To counter this, the Chinese government has taken steps to boost the economy. They have cut interest rates and invested in infrastructure to encourage growth and confidence. However, experts are unsure if these measures will be enough. They point to deeper problems within the Chinese economy. These include high debt and an over-reliance on investment for growth. In addition, China's population is getting older, and the workforce is shrinking. Faced with these challenges, Xi Jinping remains focused on his vision for a more assertive and self-reliant China. Section 5. Historical Roots. The One China Principle explained. The Taiwan issue stems from the Chinese Civil War. This war ended in 1949, with the Communist Party defeating the nationalist government led by Chiang Kai-shek. The nationalists fled to Taiwan and established their government. They claimed to be the legitimate government of all of China. Ever since, Beijing has considered Taiwan a rebellious province. They believe it must be reunited with the mainland, using force if necessary. This belief is rooted in the One China principle. This principle states that there is only one sovereign state called China, and Taiwan is a part of it. The One China principle is central to China's foreign policy. China insists that any country wanting diplomatic relations with them must cut official ties with Taiwan. Most countries follow this principle. Section 6. Seeking Resolution, a call for dialogue and peace. The situation surrounding Taiwan is incredibly complex. There are no easy answers and the risks are high. China sees bringing Taiwan under its control as unfinished business, a matter of national pride and a core strategic interest. Taiwan is determined to preserve its hard-won autonomy and democratic way of life. The international community faces a difficult balancing act. They must support Taiwan's right to self-determination while preventing a conflict that could devastate the region and the world. The only path forward lies in dialogue, diplomacy, and a shared commitment to peace. Both sides must resist the urge to escalate tensions and instead seek common ground. Open and honest communication channels are essential to build trust and address the underlying issues fueling this conflict.